morning everyone. Today we are in the 26th session of Quantitative Technique 1 prescribed for BCom 3rd semester, which is affiliated to Vijayanagara Sri Krishna Devaraya University, Ballari. Before going to that, we should know what are the topics which were covered in earlier ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಸೆಷನ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ಸ್, ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, frequency polygon and curve, and problems relating to histogram, frequency polygon and frequency curve. Here the construction of graphs which consist of four types. One is histogram, frequency polygon, frequency curve and Ogive or cumulative frequency curve. Under that histogram, a histogram is an attached bar chart or graph displaying the distribution of frequency distribution or which is adjacent to the bars are adjacent to each other. Such diagram or graph is considered as the histogram. The histogram which is used for construction or which is used for displaying the frequency distribution relating to a particular series is considered as the histogram. And the frequency polygon, here the frequency polygon is drawn after drawing the histogram for a given frequency distribution. Okay, the area covered under the frequency polygon which is equal to the area under histogram. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ histogram ಮತ್ತು frequency polygon, the area under these two are equal. ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾನ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Again, the vertices of the polygon represent the class frequencies. Frequency polygon helps to determine classes with higher frequencies. Here frequency polygon which is useful for determining the higher frequencies relating to that particular given distribution is considered as frequency polygon. And the frequency curve, here frequency curve is a smooth and freehand curve drawn to represent a frequency distribution. Here this frequency curve is a smooth and freehand curve drawn to represent a frequency distribution. Here the frequency curve is drawn by smoothing the vertices of the frequency polygon is considered as the frequency curve. Here the frequency curve is nothing but it is a freehand curve which is based on the histogram. Frequency curve provides better understanding about the properties of data than the frequency polygon and histogram. Here the frequency curve which provides better understanding than the properties of the frequency distribution than histogram and frequency polygon. Frequency polygon ಮತ್ತು histogram ಗಿಂತನೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ which provides better understanding regarding the frequencies relating to the particular aspect. Again, some problems relating to histogram, frequency, polygon. This is relating to information or the topics which were covered in earlier sessions. Again, learning objective. After studying this unit, the students able to know how to present data graphically using histogram. ಅಂದರೆ ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಡಾಟಾನ ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಗಾನ್, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕರ್ವ್, ಪೈ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟಿವ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್, ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ cumulative frequencies. After studying these units, the student able to know how to present data graphically data na yav riti present ಮಾಡಬೇಕು using different techniques called histogram, frequency polygon and curve, pie chart and pie charts, and working out or identification or determining the cumulative frequencies. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟಿವ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಹೌ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಗಾನ್, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೈ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಾಟಾನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. Students will be able to analyze and interpret within the context they are written in diagrams and to present data graphically using histogram, frequency polygon and curve and pie charts. Here the students will be able to analyze and interpret ವಿತಿನ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟಾನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬೈ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಗಾನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಕರ್ವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪೈ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟಾನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ಸ್. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸೆಷನ್ 26 ವಿಚ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ OQ or cumulative frequencies problems relating to less than cumulative frequencies. Here cumulative frequency curve or OQ. Here cumulative frequency curve is also known as OQ curve. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ cumulative frequency curve ನ ನಾವು OQ curve ಅಂತಾನೂ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Here OQ curve is drawn to represent the cumulative frequency distribution. ಅಂದರೆ cumulative frequency distribution represent ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು OQ curve ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Therefore there are two types of OQ curves such as less than OQ curve and more than OQ curve. Again there are two types of OQ curves. OQ curves ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎರಡು types of OQ curves ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. One is less than OQ curve, another one is more than OQ curve. To draw these curves we have to calculate the less than cumulative frequencies and more than cumulative frequencies. Less than cumulative frequencies and more than cumulative frequencies. The procedure can be followed to draw OQ curves. ಅಂದರೆ this is the procedure for drawing the OQ curves. ಅಂದರೆ OQ curves ನ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ನ ನಾವು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದು cumulative frequency curve is nothing but OQ curve. There are two types of OQ curves or cumulative frequency curves. One is less than OQ curve, another one is more than OQ curve. Here the more than, here this is the procedure followed for the drawing to draw the OQ curves. One is less than OQ curve. Less than cumulative frequencies of each class is marked against corresponding upper limit of the respective class. All the points are joined by a freehand curve to draw the less than OQ curve. Here less than OQ curve is nothing but less than cumulative frequency of each class is marked against the corresponding upper limit of the respective class, which marked against corresponding upper limit of the classes respective class. All the points are joined by a freehand curve to draw the less than OQ curve. ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ OQ curve. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ OQ curves and less than OQ curve. Again more than OQ curve. More than cumulative frequencies of each class is marked against the corresponding lower limit of the respective class. All the points are joined by a freehand curve to draw the more than OQ curves. Here the more than cumulative frequency of each class marked against the corresponding lower limit of the respective class. But whereas in case of lower or less than OQ curve, here higher limit is considered for the more less than OQ curve. Here lower limit of the respective class is considered for more than OQ curve. All the points are joined by a freehand curve to draw more than OQ curve. Here for less than OQ curve we are considering higher limit or upper limit of the respective class, but whereas in case of more than OQ curve we are considering lower limit of the respective class to draw the OQ curves, that is either less than or more than OQ curves. And both the curves can be drawn separately or in the same graph. If both the curves are drawn in the same graph, then the value of abscissa or x coordinate in the point of intersection is the median. Andre with the help of OQ curves less than and more than OQ curve, the intersection point of the OQ curve is treated as the median. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ನ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು with the help of less than and more than OQ curves. The intersection point which represents the in median of that particular class interval. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ನ ಮೀಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಟು less than more than OQ curves. And the problems: 1. Draw less than OQ curve for the following data: daily wages in rupees, number of workers. ಇಲ್ಲಿ daily wages 70 to 80, 12 number of workers, 80 to 90, 18 number of workers, 90 to 100, 35 number of workers, 100 to 110, 40 to 100 number of workers, 110 to 120, 50 number of workers, 120 to 130, 45 number of workers, 130 to 140, 20 number of workers, 140 to 150, 8 number of workers. Number of workers is 8. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವೇನ್ರಿ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟಾನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ. ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ distribution, this frequency distribution, we need to draw the less than OQ curves. Before going to that, we should know the frequencies, less than frequencies, cumulative frequencies. Here the less than cumulative frequency of number of workers are plotted as against daily wages of upper daily wages. These points are joined to form less than OQ curve. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಈಸ್ 80 ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150 ಇದನ್ನೇ 150 ಇಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಕ್ಯುಮುಲೇಟಿವ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸೀಸ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ 12 is the cumulative frequency. For second one 12 plus 18, 30 is the cumulative frequency. For third one 30 plus 35, 65 is the cumulative frequency. For next one 65 plus 42, 107. For 120, 62, sorry 102 plus 50, 107 plus 50, 157. Next 157 plus 45, 202. For 140, 202 plus 20, 222. For 150 is 8, 222 plus 8, 230 is the cumulative frequency. Okay, this is treated as the less than cumulative frequency. Here the number of workers are represented through y axis and x axis daily wages. ಇಲ್ಲಿ daily wages in 80 ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140 and 150. ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 50, 100, 150, 200, 250 daily wages na. Here the x axis is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10, y axis is equal to 1 centimeter is equal to 10 workers. Here for 80, 12 workers. For 90, 30. For 100, 65. For 110, 107. For 120, 157. For 130, 202. For 140, 222. 150, 230. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವೇನರ ಒಂದು ಡಾಟ್ಸ್ನಿಂದ ನಾವು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೀ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನಿಂದ ನಾವು ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಾಟ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ OQ ಕರ್ವ್. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ರೀ, ಲೆಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ OQ ಕರ್ವ್ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್, problem 2. The ages of group of pensioners are given in the table below. Draw the less than OQ to the following data: age and number of pensioners. Age 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80, 80 to 85, 85 to 90. Number of pensioners 38, 65 to 70 is 38, 70 to 75 45, 75 to 80 24, 80 to 85 10, 85 to 98. Okay, before going to this we should know the compute the age and number of, here we are considering higher age group, that is upper limit 70, 75, 80, 85, 90 for representation through graphs. Here the number of pensioners 38, the cumulative frequency is 38. 70 to 75 45, the cumulative frequency is 83. 75 to 80, 83 plus 24, 107. 85 to 80 to 85, 107 plus 10, 117. 117 plus 8, 125. here the cumulative frequency ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಹೈಯರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ನಂದು ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ನಾನು 70 75 80 85 90 for 70 38 is the frequency 75 83 80 107 85 170 90 125 cumulative frequency 70 for 30 for 75 80 for 80 and 107 for 85 117 for 90 125 this is less than cumulative frequency ಇದನ್ನು less than cumulative frequency ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. in summary relating to this chapter, as we are already discussed and learned today on the diagrammatic and graphical representation as below. Construction of graphs less than or cumulative frequencies. Here less than Ogive curve as well as more than Ogive curve. We are considering here Ogive curve is nothing but which consists of two types of curves. One is less than Ogive curve and more than Ogive curve. For less than Ogive curve we are considering upper limit of the class, and the for higher or more than Ogive curve we are considering lower limit of the class. This is relating to this particular session. And the multiple choice questions. Ogive curves can be occurred for the distribution of option A less than type, option B more than type, option C both A and B, option D neither A and B. Second question, the word Ogive is also used for option A frequency polygon, option B frequency cumulative frequency polygon, option C frequency curve, option D histogram. And the cumulative frequency polygon can be used for the calculation of option A mean, option B median, option C mode, option D geometric mean. And fourth question, the graph of cumulative frequency distribution is called option A histogram, option B frequency polygon, option C pictogram, option D Ogive. Again in a class, fifth one, in a cumulative frequency polygon, the cumulative frequency of each class is pointed against option A midpoint, option B lower class boundary, option C upper class boundary, option D upper class limit. In for first question, option C, here Ogive curve can be occurred for the distribution of A less than type, B more than type, C both A and B, D neither A and B. Option C is the correct answer, both A and B. A is less than type and more than type. And for second question, option B, the word Ogive is used for cumulative frequency polygon. And for third question, option B, cumulative frequency polygon can be used for calculation of median mean median mode geometric mean ಇದೆ, but median ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. And fourth one, D, the graph of the frequency distribution is called Ogive. Cumulative frequency distribution is called Ogive. And in a cumulative frequency distribution, the cumulative frequency of each class is plotted against upper class boundary. These are the answers relating to this multiple choice questions. References relating to this particular chapter: S.P. Gupta, Sultan Chand and Sons Publications 2017, S.C. Gupta, Himalaya Publishing House, Fundamentals of Statistics 2018, R.S.N. Pillai and Bhagavati, S. Chand Publications 2010. These are the references. You can refer these books for further reference. Thank you.